Another busy Friday night of high school football, and we kicked off for week 3 of the season this week. Shane right here with Yanni Caracas, and we are inching closer and closer to the midway point of the season where teams want to start hitting their stride.
The first 2 weeks giving teams a chance to work out the kinks, but some teams have been in mid-season form already, including 2 in our game of the week, featuring 2 2-0 teams.
That's right. Atlantic, powerhouse here in Palm Beach County. Garcia, one of the newer schools, both undefeated coming into the night, both in our top 10 poll. The Eagles' fourth. Garcia just breaking into the poll this week at number 10.
To the blue turf we go. The Bulldogs outscoring their first 2 opponents 85-0, but Atlantic a much tougher test tonight. The Eagles' speed a problem for Garcia. Omari St. Four basically untouched to the end zone, but Atlantic up early. The Eagles just getting started. Play action pass. Pedro Martinez has James Jones wide open for the touchdown. The North Dakota commit making it look easy. So 14-0, and they do it again. Martinez swings it out to Terrell Gamage, and the freshman jets down the sideline. Just like that, 20-0 Atlantic in the first quarter. Second quarter, Atlantic trying to keep it going. Martinez looking end zone. What an interception from Garcia. Sergio Mesa preventing a touchdown in the end zone. Atlantic returns the favor, though, moments later. Nice job by Terry Gamage, reading Caleb Butler's eyes, getting the interception. Atlantic with a dominating win, 44-7.
All right, Cardinal Newman coming off a loss last week, looking for their 6th straight win over Benjamin tonight. A number of former Benjamin players now on the Newman roster, including this young man. Phoenix Donja never goes down on the first contact, and sometimes after the second contact, takes the first play of the game to the house. Gets Newman off to the fast start, 7-0. They were just getting started. Next possession, Donja still showing Benjamin what they're missing up there in Palm Beach Gardens. Takes the screen pass, follows his blockers, and puts 6 more on the board for Newman. Donja, one-man show early, playing his ex. On the next Newman possession, Jerron Hughley, short pass to Leslie Mosley, makes his way through the secondary for the first down inside the Benjamin 20-yard line. And from there, guess who? Yep, it's Donja. One more time to cap off the drive. His 3rd touchdown on the first play of the second quarter. Cardinal Newman rolls Benjamin 47-0. All right, tough start to the season for Palm Beach Central, 0-2, but of course both losses coming against playoff teams from last year in Pahokee and West Boca.
Tonight they hosted a Spanish River team they've beaten in all previous meetings dating back to 2004. Spanish River looking for a road upset, but the Broncos so good on their home field. Central up 20-0 at the break, looking to add to that lead. Quarterback Chance Rootson keeps it himself, bounces outside, knifes through the defense. Rootson all the way down to the 11-yard line. Moments later, hands it to Andrew Ulisi, and he jets right in the end zone and right past me, all hyped up for this touchdown. 27-0 Broncos. Spanish River finally getting their offense going. Jaden Phillips is going to air it out. Derek Goulbourne hauls it in. Terrific catch. He's ruled down at the 1. No worries. The Sharks finish off the drive. Jacorian McCrary plunges in the score to make it 27-6. But the Broncos put an end to all that momentum. Roots in quick slant to Jaden St. Four, and he can throw up the peace sign because he has gone to the end zone. Broncos get their first win of the year, 39-6.
Number 6, Jupiter looking to stay undefeated, playing at Palm Beach Gardens, still looking for their first win. One of the longest rivalries, Palm Beach County. Gators down 20-0, but driving in the third. Jordan Johnson, JJ, dynamite tonight. Buys just enough time for Brandon Garland to get free behind the defense. For the Gardens touchdown, they're right back in this thing. It's 20-7, a lot of time left to go. Gators would get the ball back. And again, the Jupiter secondary letting another receiver run free. It's Renari Wilkins in the end zone for the touchdown. Gardens now down 20-14. What do we have here? Jupiter looking to answer, though. 3rd and long, and Jason Crabman would dial up a screen to set up this right here as Raul Harris from the 1-yard line walks in easily as Jupiter holds off Gardens 32-21. All right, Royal Palm Beach looking for a 3-0 start to their season, hosting winless Suncoast. Things not looking good for Suncoast in the second quarter, down 27-0. It would get worse. Max Griner hooks up with Jerron Patton, an easy pitch and catch for Royal Palm Beach, and a touchdown. They outscored their first 2 opponents 99-0. The scoring would just not stop tonight. Tyree Pearson getting free behind the secondary add 6 more on the board for the Wildcats with a long rushing touchdown. A long night for Suncoast. Some young players playing for Royal Palm late. And here he is, Jarius Atkins going sky high for Raul Brown, who makes a catch, gets that foot down for another touchdown. Wildcats win 45-0, now outscoring their first 3 opponents 144-0. That's not your daddy's Royal Palm Beach squad.
Park Vista trying to pick up their 3rd straight win over Wellington. First win of the season. Shout out to the kicking game Cobras Michael Hecker right through the uprights to make it 10-0 Park Vista. Wolverines on offense now. Jonathan Paul deep over the middle, but this ball will hang up there. Justice Jones comes down with the pick for the Cobras, but it's Wellington coming back to win this one 13-10. After the break, we head up to the Treasure Coast as Jensen Beach tries to stay perfect on the year. Plus, we'll check in on John Carroll at Centennial and our play of the week. All that and more when Football Friday returns.
Number 8, Jensen Beach continuing to play well in the regular season, outscoring their first 2 opponents 48-0. Looking to continue with that tough defense tonight at Fort Pierce Westwood.
Falcons beat the Panthers 35-7 last year, but Westwood later went on to win their last 3 games. Jensen Beach, meanwhile, won their first 4 regular season games last year. Falcons doing it on both sides of the ball and special teams. On the Westwood kick return, Jaden Queen forces the fumble, and that is recovered by Anthony Cole III. On offense, Sean Bowes rolling out, hits Sylvester Brinkley, and watch Sly battle for the yards, moving his legs, and gets pushed in by his teammates for the touchdown. And how about some defense? This pass is bobbled and intercepted by Braden Rambo. He goes the distance for a pick 6. A true Sylvester Stallone homage tonight for Jensen Beach. They win 44-8.
A couple of teams trying to get their first wins of the season. Centennial hosting John Carroll. And John Carroll's got a running back. His name is Jeremy Pittman Jr., and that guy can run pretty tough. Right there up the middle, breaking tackles, running over the referee, whoever's in his way for a first down. John Carroll taking care of business tonight, 37-6 over Centennial. Number 2, Vero Beach in mid-season form, but getting a big challenge from defending 2A state champion Cocoa tonight at home. Already a 10-0 lead. Vero adds to it. Dufresne White still playing for the injured champ Mons. Finds Jonathan Hilsman for the wheel route and a touchdown. Makes it 17-0, a Vero lead. Before the half, more from Vero, more from E.J. White. Tucks it himself and takes off up the middle. Gets hit at the goal line, but holds on for the 15-yard touchdown run. Vero starting to run away with it. The onslaught continued in the second half. White can run it. He can throw it. A beautiful pass down the field to Xavier Stinson. UCLA commit makes a grab for a Vero touchdown. Vero Beach all over Cocoa, 38-3.
Our community champion, this coming from the South Fork Okeechobee game. This week's champion, Tim Gillis, a retired educator and baseball coach. Even though he's retired, he still comes back to campus and drives the sports teams to away athletic events. On Friday nights, he meets football referees and helps them park and set up for the game, and much more. Principal Christian Norman says it would be hard to run Friday games without Coach Gillis. Congratulations. As for the game, South Fork getting the dub, 21-0.
Our play of the week brings us back to the Palm Beach Central and Spanish River game. Chase Ralston over the middle to Jaden St. Ford, who turns on the Jets and goes a distance for the long Broncos TD. Palm Beach Central getting that win, much needed, 39-6.
All right, scoreboard. West Boca hosting National Power Bergen Catholic out of New Jersey. They fall in a close one, 21-14. Olympic Heights with a convincing win over John I, 54-14. Lake Worth picks up their first win of the season, beating Forest Hill 20-2. And Glades Day lights the scoreboard in a 53-27 win over Boca Raton Christian.
Martin County pitches a shutout at Dwyer, 21-0. Sebastian River still looking for that first win of the season, losing to Harmony on the road 21-7. Clewiston coming up short against Oasis, but falling 24-21. St. Andrews beats Melbourne Catholic 21-9 on the road. Port St. Lucie shut out at home by Holy Trinity 47-0. Wow.
All right, a reminder, all our highlights will be on our website shortly, WPBF.com.
All right, we are going to be ready for Week 4 coming up next week as we get closer to the midway point in the season to see which team will start making that push to the playoffs. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Football Friday. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.